This podcast is a proud member of the Lamb Podcasting Network. Find the network at largeassmovieblogs.com.
This is Vengeance. This is the night. This is the Simplistic Reviews Batman 75th Anniversary Special. They talk Batman movies. They talk Batman TV. They talk about Batman non-stop anyway, so why not dedicate a podcast to him? I'm your announcer Julie, the Alfred Pennyworth of this motherfucker. Except I don't dress in a tuxedo at all times, or tell gripping stories about tangerines, or share blood relations with Alicia Silverstone. Thank Christ. Here are your hosts, all equally deserving of a padded cell at Arkham, Matthew Stewart, DJ Valentine, and Justin Polizzi.
Hello, Freeze. I'm Batman, and this is the Simplistic Reviews Batman 75th Anniversary Special. I'm joined by three guys that have all danced with the devil in the pale moonlight: Matthew Stewart, Justin Polizzi, and Neil D'Souza. How are you guys doing?
Hello.
Battastic.
Shakalaka.
Boom shakalaka. This
Something
is our
Batman would never say.
Batman would never say boom shakalaka.
But you know who would?
Who?
Mayor Harvey Dent, aka
Harvey Dent.
Harvey Dent.
Billy D. Williams. Harvey
Billy
Dent.
D. Williams would definitely say boom shakalaka.
Well,
Boom
Billy-
shakalaka.
Drink my Colt 45.
Boom shakalaka. Yeah, so this is our Batman anniversary special. We usually talk about Batman anyway, but this is a podcast where we're gonna,
We're gonna suck
expound
Batman's
upon-
dick for about an hour and a half.
Let's fillet Batman for a good hour.
Why not?
Good with that.
This is well, fuck it.
Go
Yeah,
down,
he's-
Batman. See if we can not go down an arrow. Just,
I mean, it's been a pretty good week for DC. I saw the Constantine trailer; it was good. I saw the Flash trailer; it was good.
was
I
great.
saw the end of Arrow. It was pretty.
I saw the Arrow; it was pretty good. But the thing that probably sticks out the most is that Batsuit. And since we haven't talked in a while, all collectively, Justin, what are your thoughts about that Batsuit that we saw with your friend and mine, Mr.
I like Mr.
Jonathan
Affleck.
Ben Affleck?
yeah, no, I think we all agree. Affleck is not the biggest problem for the whole entire film.
Oh no.
Definitely from the writing standpoint, and I'm looking at the directing standpoint. I'm getting a little scared. I know Matt's particularly scared on the directing.
Matt's always been
Giving
scared.
up. I'm not even scared anymore. I've gone past being scared.
Yeah, I mean, no, he's done all right. I know we had our fights on Zach once in a while, but I'm more worried about the writing standpoint and jamming 50 pounds of shit.
In a 5-pound bag.
Come on, you don't think old David Goyer's gonna let us down again?
David Goyer,
not
Mr. We have a plan. Oh wait, no, we don't have no fucking plan. Yes, we do have a plan. No, we don't have a plan.
There's no plan.
I don't know. I don't
plan
think
is
there is a
no plan.
plan. I don't know. When you add that many people into a movie that's not supposed to be a Justice League movie, it kind of concerns me. It just feels like you're trying to do something more than you really have to. I mean, just like when my father came up, he's like, "Why is Batman fighting Superman? What's up with that?" I was like, "I'd rather not get into that."
Because, Dad, money.
Yeah.
That's why.
It looks good on the billboard. I think I like the suit. Like I said before, I need a color photo. I want to see, because did you see those the photos that they have online where some people painted it a little blue, a little bit of yellow.
I want some blue. I want some yellow in it. Enough of this all black thing.
Yeah,
We're not going to get yellow. I think the best thing we're going to get, hopefully, God,
Gray.
fingers crossed, two-tone gray black. If we
Yeah.
get two-tone gray
Wow.
black,
Yeah, it's
Okay.
probably
Light
more of an
years.
Arkham Asylum type of.
yeah, I'll fucking take it. It's better than fucking
Just not
like
all
that.
black. Yeah,
the
enough of the
yeah,
old.
gimp
nah.
suit.
No, I think we're past that. I mean, the gray would be great, and like you said, maybe a little blue or something to be neat to see. But I think that is a long shot and a half, especially for a film that, I mean, we haven't had. The rubber in the costume world for superheroes has kind of skyrocketed to a degree that really pisses me off. So the fact that we might get somewhat of a fabric type of costume is pretty cool. I don't care much about the cow, but I'm warming more up to it. I'm a longer ear type guy. To me, it's that symbol in that chest. It's we talked about it way back when it was revealed, and I know we're trying to go more Miller, but Miller was a lot more cleaner, a lot more thinner. This is just a fat bat that's kind of thrown
It looks
on
more
there.
like a tick
Well,
almost.
it's more reminiscent
tick.
of the original.
Yeah,
the
I mean,
original
we're
Batman
going
symbol.
back and forth, and I don't know. I'd like it to be a little bit smaller.
Eh.
But, at least you could see it. My biggest problem with Nolan is you
He
can't
never
see
shows
a
the bat symbol.
fucking symbol in that costume.
He never
Just
shows
some
the
weird
symbol.
guy
Look at
with
that-
body
look at
armor
that
running around
costume.
with a cow.
You can
Yeah.
see it, but on the Batman Begins bat suit, you can kind of see it.
Oh, you
in the
see it a
Dark
hell
Knight
of a
one,
lot better.
no.
There's just too much going around
to
in
be
that
hon-
chest, and it's just
Yeah.
kind
To
of
be honest
thrown
with
in
you,
there.
like every single Nolan movie, even the beginning where it's supposed to show like even the bat signal didn't even look like a fucking bat.
Oh,
It looked
God, it's
big
like a blob.
You know, nothing ever looked like anything bat related when you look at anything Nolan. And it was like, oh, the Batman.
Well,
Yeah, he's known as the Batman, but you wouldn't know. No symbol, no bat signal. Even the opening, when they always did the openings for the beginning, was like some giant blob coming at the screen. So if you walked in at the wrong time or you didn't know what the movie was, you're like, what the fuck's flying at the screen? It's a bunch of fire.
Neil, do you think we're gonna get actual bat gadgets other than explosives and knives?
Yeah.
Are we going to get the bat shark repellent?
Oh, if we get
This
the
is
back
not
shark
six-
repellent.
I think we might get some. I don't know if you saw on Twitter. Me and DJ have been talking about. I think there might be a secret character thrown in there.
Okay.
Oh man, if there is one,
There's
if
a
there
photo that it's people found on Instagram that I've seen from the DP, and I don't know if you guys saw that photo by any
I
chance.
don't think so.
Like
I did not.
it's a playing card thrown into styrofoam and maybe
Joker?
yeah.
Well,
and
I don't want him in
They-
this
they
movie
cut-
though.
It was funny because like when they have the picture of sad Batman with the Batmobile in the background, there's
Right,
there's
oh,
that
sure.
thing to the far
Sad
left.
Batman.
There's a thing to the far left that either looks one like Scarecrow or has like the grin of the Joker.
It looks
off to the side.
It looks a little too scary because it's kind of like they throw it in there. And there was that actor that kind of we kind of know everybody so far that's in the film who they're playing. And there's this one particular actor that has nothing to his name. So I'm looking at it and I'm looking at Miller's work, and I'm kind of putting two and two together, and I'm thinking this guy could look like a Joker in that Miller world on screen. So
Okay, yeah. I
and
can
we're
see
talking about that. We might actually finally see Batman bring back the batarangs and start throwing some batarangs.
No, that's
at
all some
people.
gadgets,
Yeah.
man. Get some fucking gadgets.
And maybe if
He's-
Joker's
yeah.
in it, he's going to be throwing some cards and giving somebody a run for their money.
Some
So
Joker
I hope we have
toxin.
gadgets.
Well, yeah, hopefully.
Um,
At least one gadget. Come on.
yeah, I mean, suit be damned. I think we can all agree the Batmobile, for the little bit we've seen of it, looks
I like it.
pretty bad. I think it's a great amalgamation. It's like
Yeah.
It's like Burton's mixed with Nolan's.
Yeah, it looks great.
So
I like
Yeah.
it.
It's a
yeah,
pretty clean
I can
design.
dig it. I don't know how I think it's a one seater because as big as Batman is, he ain't taking no passengers in that fucking thing.
No, it definitely looked like a two-seat.
Vicky Vale ain't
no,
fitting in
no,
that car with him. There's no fucking
Get in the
Unless you
car.
sit in
hang on the roof.
The one they can't fit in.
Get on the roof. He just straps her to the hood like a hood ornament.
Sidecar, a little sidecar.
Sidecar.
That
Oh,
bike with
sidecar.
sidecar.
There goes
I can
Nightwing.
get into
Nightwing
that.
just shaking his head. Fuck this, man. There ain't no way I'm getting no fucking way I'm getting no sidecar. All right. Let's do a segment we're calling, instead of the word of the month, we're going to call it Bat Words.
Bat. Pow. Zock. Zock? They really had some strange sound effects in the 60s. Time for some bat words.
Bat Words. Justin Polizzi, the Batman of our Batman crew. What word would you use to describe Batman to you?
Everything.
He's everything.
Wow, there you go. Every word ever.
Existence. My existence. I am the Bat.
Batman is all. And all
And not
is
to get so
Batman.
geeky and everything, but I thought about it when we talked about it. I kind of thought about some ideas of some words and stuff I could throw in there. But, when I think about my daily life, I'm always kind of going back to having Batman in there. So if it's not in my car and I'm just putting on a little bit of Prince's soundtrack,
Oh.
or just sitting at
Trust.
at home wanting to watch an episode of a certain amazing television show.
Mhm.
I always seem to keep bringing Batman into my everyday life. So I can't really have a childhood without having Batman in there. And to have your parents buy a VCR, if that's the only reason to buy a fucking VCR, just so I can fucking not miss an episode.
Kids, a VCR is what we used to play movies on.
Yeah.
And that works so
Mythic
expensive.
They don't
thing.
exist
VCR is what
anymore,
I
but yes.
still play movies on.
Us
Hey,
old
we used
folks,
to for NES, for Nintendo. We used to for those cartridges. We used $60 for those things.
Man,
Oh,
I
yeah.
remember, man.
Damn.
VCRs used to cost like $600.
Yeah.
The first VHSs that came out, they were $60-$70.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Could you imagine?
What was wrong with us?
We just wanted
We
it.
were naive.
Yeah, we were naive.
We're dumb. We're
Stupid.
dumb people.
Yeah,
We're
we
laughing
were
at
very
it.
naive. That's
You old fucks.
Matthew Stewart, what word would you use? What bat word would you use for the good old Dark Knight?
That word. Damn.
Sound like Christian Bale.
Swear to me.
Swear to me.
I'm not wearing hockey.
What gives you the right?
Who gives you the right?
Oh god. I would say for me personally, late is kind of a word that I would throw around because I don't know. I liked Batman. I liked the Burton Batman from '89 a lot when it came out. But I don't think at the time when I watched it, I didn't really understand. I don't think I really understood Batman when I was 6 years old. But then later on, you learn more and more and more about Batman. So maybe I was later to the party than most people or something like that. But I don't know. There's some-
Infidel. Oh,
Yeah, yeah. it's-
very
I'm
good,
kind of
very good
infidel.
Ubu reference.
Thank you. No problem.
Infidel.
Infidel. Oh, go ahead. Continue.
But I don't know. It's like lately, I get more and more excited when I talk about Batman, and the fact that like my wife Nicole now, she's into Batman too, and kind of like into the universe too. I almost feel like
Corrupted her. Good job.
like a what's the word I'm looking for? The keeper of like the trust who knows stuff about Batman, and now I'm kind of bestowing it not to the next generation. Of course, Nicole's my generation, but she's like, oh, well, what's that? What's that? And it kind of gets me excited when I'm able to talk about Batman with people.
Get you hard.
Yeah,
It gets a little
yeah,
aroused.
it gets a little hard. you get like a half semi. I'm like, oh, you want to know about
I
Batman?
got a bit of a
Half
chub. I got a half chub.
I'm gonna talk to you about Batman.
Oh no!
But we were in the car today and we were listening to Danny Elfman, and like it wasn't like the Batman soundtrack, but it was like on Danny Elfman music for a darkened theater. They have like an 8-minute Batman suite on it, so we're listening to that, and then after that, when we got home later on, we were watching Justice League Doom, where Batman basically says "fuck you" to the Justice
Fuck
League.
you. One of my favorite animated Batmans ever.
And Nicole
Ever.
got a little upset at the end of it, where she was like, "I can't believe it, Batman left. What the fuck?" It's like,
That's
well,
Batman, man. That's how he rolls.
Batman does not give a shit. So
Two
I
fucks.
tried to explain it to her, but she was still a little inconsolable about it. But she'll get over it.
He'll be
But
back.
yeah, but maybe not. Maybe late isn't even like a good word. But I mean, I felt like I was a little late, really getting into Batman as much as I am now. So that's kind of like the word for me, I guess. If that makes any sense whatsoever.
Mm-hmm.
No, that makes sense.
Okay, thank you.
Neil D'Souza, what is the word you use to describe the detective?
So many words, but I think if I'm going to start, I'm going to start off with, or the one that's prevalent is onomatopoeia.
Okay.
And by that, I'm thinking of sound effects as in pow,
Yeah.
zap, bang, because I remember my fondest memories of Batman are not actually from books, oddly enough, and I've been reading Batman for a couple of the few books that I remember I started off reading. It was like Batman and the Defenders, and but Batman '66, I would watch reruns of it religiously. I remember this one time in particular, like I was like super sick, and I probably shouldn't have done anything. I probably shouldn't even be moving, but I certainly got up and found a way in front of the television and watched Batman '66, and watch with Adam West and Dick Ward and
Frank
that
Frank
colorful
Burgess,
cast of
Burgess
characters.
Meredith.
Burgess Meredith,
Caesar.
Caesar Romero,
Yeah.
all of
Julie
them.
Newmar. Were you a Julie
It's like-
Newmar or were you more Eartha Kitt?
I like Julie Newmar, man. I know it's blasphemy, but I love Julie Newmar.
Okay, well no, I liked her better than Eartha Kitt too. So
Eartha Kitt was fine.
Yeah.
I was just amazed. Oh my god, it's a black woman
Yeah.
playing Catwoman.
Yeah, I thought that was
Mine.
like
revolutionary at the time.
uber cool just because you know, you didn't get a chance to see black people like that weren't on the Jeffersons.
Yes, for good times.
Black people
The background
can't play
characters for
superheroes or
Maude.
villains. They can only play people
like,
in apartment buildings.
Jimmy
this
Jimmy
is-
Walker was our superhero before that. That
Oh,
was
not
it.
mine.
Well, Kid Dynamite does sound like a superhero name.
Yeah, Dynamite, man. He has powers.
Oh.
One of them is getting shot.
And I was more of a Yvonne Craig person. I liked Barbara Gordon.
Isn't everybody,
I
though?
was big into her.
Something about Barbara Gordon. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's the wheelchair.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, it just got weird.
That's really weird.
Got a thing for the crippled, huh?
Something about Oracle. If I had to pick a word to describe bats, I think it would be preparation. I'm a big
H.
yeah.
Thank you.
Mainly because if you think of in my generation, when I was reading comic books, all the superheroes I used to read, like Superman or Spider-Man or Iron Man or whatever, they're all reactionary heroes. Batman was the first hero that I had read who always had a fucking plan. It was like he outthought everybody. He had fucking shark repellent in his
Yeah,
belt.
who
his
has
whole
that?
Belt is in preparation for crazy shit that might happen. It was
I hope we get a lot more of that in the new
Yeah.
film.
you want shark repellent, right?
I
I
would
want
love
them
it.
to use his brains because Marvel, the closest one Marvel has is probably Daredevil, but Batman when Neil was. I remember the day. I was driving in a car with Neil on I-95, and he's explaining to me the Batman protocols, which is Justice League Doom in a nutshell. And I was like, that is the most... that was the baddest fucking thing I've ever heard. I'm like, you telling me this guy has a plan to take out every member of the Justice League? And then you tell me he has a team that just sits and waits just in case the Justice League go bad, so he can just take them out.
Yep.
No other hero has ever done that. And I hope, as Justin's saying, that this Affleck Batman will be smarter. Christian Bale Batman was not really that smart.
Yeah, he was pretty
so,
dumb. He couldn't
he
even
was a
figure
dumb
out
guy.
who Talia al Ghul was.
I mean, come on. Man.
Yeah.
Didn't he watch the trailer for his own movie?
Well, he didn't see any of the behind the scene footage of it.
I
He didn't watch any behind the scene footage.
I can't see why not. Like, we wouldn't have the great detective actually doing detective work. I mean,
There's an episode of
you
Batman Brave and the Bold where he and Sherlock Holmes are having a battle of wits.
Yeah, I don't know.
Sherlock fucking Holmes.
Well, yeah.
I mean, you saw a little bit of it in The Dark Knight, where when he's analyzing the bullet
Yeah,
and
but
stuff like that. But it's so far and few between.
And that was
Yeah.
that was great, and that's what I think. One thing that makes that movie great is that you had that detective
Figuring
formula
out
that was thrown in
figuring
there.
out
I mean,
who Joker was, yeah.
You watch the animated series. You can go through a whole bunch of episodes, and he does it. I mean, look
Yeah.
on Leather Wings when he goes there, he gets in. The security guard's there, and he's picking up the hairs, and he's recording his voice, and he's talking about it. Even in the
Analyzing
Mask of
shit.
Phantasm, he does
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you're talking about
I'm talking about
can't-
smart writing.
the animated,
Yeah, but that's
the animated series that doesn't. There's very few things that hold a candle to the animated series.
Yeah, but
No, not that much.
he does it in the comics as well.
Yeah,
I
in the
mean,
comics, yeah.
the fact that it's never really found its way cinematically into that world is beyond me. Like Matt said, at least that we got some of it in Dark Knight, but like DJ was saying, I kind of hope we get a little bit of that as thrown in with the detective aspect.
I just don't. I wish it would be for the new one. I guess I have no hope for it coming back around. I think it's going to be brooding.
David Goyer isn't a detective.
Yeah.
He doesn't like
It's
the
like,
detective
oh,
stuff.
our detective
anything, I'll
punching
say
people
this.
in the face.
Maybe not, but maybe when he goes into his own film, Affleck gets his own Batman film, maybe
Yeah,
then we can have
maybe.
it. I think this might be
Yeah.
more kind of we got to fight Superman type deal.
For no reason. Let's just fight him.
Like, imagine if Stephen Moffat from fucking Sherlock wrote a Batman script. You imagine how fucking
It would be awesome,
that would
but
be?
nobody would watch it.
Nobody would watch it.
It's too boring.
It makes more.
It's too
It's too boring.
too
Too much
much
thinking. Blow
Yeah.
something the
Even
fuck
Batman
up.
still hasn't blown anything up yet.
Well,
Come on,
but
man.
just
Oh.
remember, they're trying to cater to the masses, and the masses.
Fuck the masses,
want
they're idiots.
Ninja Turtles.
Well, I want Ninja Turtles too.
The masses are idiots. But yeah, I'd probably say. I mean, he's probably what is he? Is he the smartest superhero of all
in the
of
D,
them?
in the DC
Smart?
I'm trying to think
universe.
who's smart.
Yeah.
I would say he's more cunning. I wouldn't say smart.
I would go with Neil on that one.
Cunning. He's more cunning than because he's not dumb. I know Mr. Terrific is pretty fucking smart, and
He's the
Tony
most
Stark is
prepared.
pretty
He's the
fucking
most
smart, but-
prepared character ever.
The question's smart too.
Yeah.
Because there's always that running joke is like, well, what if Batman had to fight Darkseid, and like how many days does Batman have to prep?
And he
That's
has.
usually the joke. Like, how many times? As long as he has time to prep,
And the way he's fought these powerful beings from another
and made it
world.
alive. He's the only man to dodge one of Darkseid's blasts. Superman's like, how the fuck did you do that? I can fly. How the fuck are you doing this? Who the fuck are you?
Well, to be fair,
Superman's the guy on the
Batman
roof.
did just use another body to block the Omega Beam.
Touche.
What? Superman couldn't think
Well,
that far.
Superman-
He was like, I guess I gotta take
flying.
it. I gotta eat it. Superman's too busy eating the
Yeah,
blast.
that's it.
Like,
It's like,
fuck, I
I'll
gotta
take
this shot
this.
in the face.
Take it in the butt.
Whoa.
Take it right in the butt.
Can we not use the
Gay
name
Superman?
of Superman?
Man,
Jesus Christ, Clark.
Damn it, Clark.
It's not always in your ass. Come on. Man.
Why does Darkseid keep laser blast raping you? Omega Beam raping you. Since Batman's anniversary falls during a very sporting time of year, NFL draft, NBA playoffs, baseball season, we've decided to host our own Batman-style sporting event. This is the Batman Rogues Gallery Draft.
50 Batman villains. 1 judge. 4 owners. None of which are Donald Sterling. Sorry, racists. This is the Batman Rogues Gallery Draft.
The Batman Rogues Gallery Draft. The rules are simple. The 4 of us will pick a 3-man team of villains who we would use to take out the legendary Batman. The order will be determined by a trivia question given to us by our objective arbiter, though she's married to one of the contestants, the beautiful and talented Nicole Stewart. Nicole, how are you doing today?
Hi everyone.
whoa, that's sexy voice.
Hey, no,
easy.
no.
Hey, get a room.
And like trying to like,
Yeah.
not,
Can't-
make her not be
Not to
objective.
be a
She's supposed to be right off the bat. He's trying to sway the judge. He's swaying the judge right off the
Come
bat.
on.
Sorry.
as I was saying.
Hey, I'm pulling the biggest, like Bruce Wayne on it.
He's pulling the Bruce Wayne. Hey, Selena. So, Nicole, you're going to give us a trivia question. Whoever gets the closest to the answer is going to be picking number 1, and then who's second closest is number 2, and third. And at the end, you get to judge whose team, or give us the grade. You're going to give us the grades of our teams. I believe so. Did you get your notes? Did you get your package? Did you get your?
He's like
your
he's like
dossier?
Batman, always prepared.
Yes, I am somewhat prepared.
She's semi prepared.
She's more prepared than we've ever been prepared.
She has notes. She's done research. We just show the fuck up.
We
There's
throw
a
this against the
disclaimer
wall.
on this that I'm not exactly qualified to be judging anything. But
It's okay. We're half drunk. It doesn't matter. You're way more prepared than we are. So please give us your
So-
trivia question.
sorry, the first question. I have 3 just in case you guys get really close and good and okay.
Not gonna happen. Go ahead.
Okay, what issue number? That's what we're going with. Was the first appearance of Jason Todd / Red Hood? Give me an
Jesus Christ.
issue number of Batman. The comic.
Justin, you get to go first.
Throw a number out there.
3. 3 something.
This is gonna be shot in the dark.
350. 358.
Okay.
Uh,
Next victim?
I guess I'll go.
Matthew, you're the next victim.
All right, so Jason Todd, Red Hood.
The shittiest Robin.
Oh, but he turned into Red
The
Hood, and
shit-
Red Hood was pretty badass.
Yeah. He had to die to become a badass.
Well, you
I
know,
had the shittiest Robin in parentheses. Next.
she wrote that down. Shittiest Robin.
shit, Robin.
Rob.
Robin shit.
Matt's just buying time.
All right,
Yes. Stalling.
581.
Okay.
Neil.
Next.
Are we talking about Jason Todd as the Red Hood?
This is what I was
No.
afraid of. Somebody asking
I'm sorry.
Don't ask questions, damn it. Give her a number.
Okay.
It's always
um,
Neil.
It usually
It's
is.
always Neil.
You should know this by now.
No.
Some,
I'm gonna go with 256.
256. And DJ.
I'm gonna say $1. No, I'm gonna say a flat 200.
200.
Are you playing the prices
Okay,
right
now,
now? Right now?
let me.
Yeah, yes, that's exactly what I'm doing. $1.
$1.
Let me ask. Is it if you go over?
If you no, it's closest to the pin. Over or under.
Over or under. Okay. The correct answer is 357. Just like you got within
Goddamn
one.
Batman.
What?
I fucking hate him. I hate
was
him.
one
I
off.
hate him like
350.
I saw that coming.
Wow.
358. But that's why I
You
asked,
almost
because
won the entire
typically if you're
showcase.
over, you're out.
No.
But he's the
It's
closest.
like
It's
golf.
whoever's closest.
Congratulations,
golf.
Justin. You are first pick.
Fucking Justin Polizzi.
I'll go
God damn him.
last.
No.
No,
Yeah,
he
let me go
won
last.
fair and
That's number one.
square.
We don't want to hear
First pick.
excuses later. We don't want,
You
we don't want to hear
won
loser
fair and
talk.
square.
Huh? That's the order, yeah. You got the
Okay.
I
order.
think
So Justin picks first, then Neil, then DJ, then Matt.
Oh, I'm furthest. Okay. I'm last. All right, I got that wraparound pick at the end.
So I get to pick my first.
oh, you get a
villain.
wraparound pick. Yes, pick your first villain, and then tell the judge briefly
Yeah,
why
it's-
you think this
that-
Be
villain.
convincing.
Be convinced.
Sell it.
Not that convincing.
I'm gonna pick.
The number one pick in the Batman Rogue Gallery draft.
What the first pick?
On the first pick of the
Oh man.
Come on, what are you doing here?
I'm gonna go with Deadshot.
Whoa! Wow.
Oh my God,
Wow.
what a reach!
He's
He
upset.
reached early.
What, number one overall.
Oh my, Deadshot's number one overall. This is an upset. This is the biggest upset in the
I hope
history of the world.
Deadshot doesn't make out with Black
I was
Mask.
gonna say who's kissing Deadshot.
We might have a problem. Deadshot, I
rigged.
think, having the ability, and it is in the name, to be such
Yes.
a great shot from a distance.
True.
He has assassinated more characters, more political officials from a distance that's almost unheard of. So to have the distance compared to anyone else, I think on that list, I think gives him an advantage, second to none.
Interesting.
This might be the
interesting,
right
that
off
think
the
about
bat. We have
I could see
interesting
that
picks.
possibly as a second rounder.
A compelling argument.
I'd also
You-
like
you'll
to
see.
advise that
I-
you're probably in your best interest is to pick villains that I know.
Oh, oh my God.
Ouch!
There's the caveat, I guess. Suddenly,
no.
Deadshot is a good pick. He's a murderer.
I
Deadshot
think Justin gave you a really good convincing.
in his name.
Yes.
I mean, he is the assassin that you need, and
Yes, Justin wins. Oh no, that's not how we're doing it. Okay.
He is suicidal though, so he could be unreliable at the same time.
yeah. Well, you'll see where I'm going with this.
Okay. Oh man.
Oh,
Oh man.
he's got a plan.
He's like Batman.
Of course, he's prepped. All right, who's number two?
That would be I. How many minutes do I have on the
You
clock?
have
You
now.
have 2 minutes on the clock.
All right.
Going to commercial break. No candy bars.
All right. Well, actually, you know what? I'm good to go. With the first pick in my Legion of Doom.
Team D'Souza. Legion of D'Souza.
That's right. I'm going with the Court of Owls.
Oh.
You're getting a lot of bang
You
for
guys are
your
just
buck with
picking.
that.
You guys are getting crazy.
You damn Skippy.
All right, I don't believe Joker fell to me. I don't believe Joker
I
fell
have
to
a
me.
feeling
don't
I know
believe
why.
Let me
let's-
tell you
I'm
why
gonna
the court-
Neil's reason for Court of Owls.
this. Give me your quarter of owls, Neil. Because I gotta know why
First
Joker's
off-
just walking.
Sell Nicole.
Because,
Sell Nicole on the Court of Owls.
all right, I'll sell you on the Court of Owls. Because just like Justin was saying something along the lines of, Deadshot's a great assassin. Well, knowledge is power.
Yes.
And the Court of Owls have,
Yeah.
first off, they have numbers in
Yeah.
their talons. So there is an inexhaustible amount of undead fighters or warriors they can put toward Batman. And B, they know who he is. They know Bruce Wayne is Batman, and it's not only a matter of when, it's not a matter of if, but when they want to get rid of him. So I think if you can amass enough people, the right people, along with the talents, the Court of Owls are just good enough, or they're a formidable group. And as long as I don't have any other X factors, people who can work with them, Batman's a dead man.
Okay, all right. You're going with numbers. You're going with
Numbers and
Okay,
knowing
I-
identity.
I'm
as
going
well.
with numbers first.
Okay, all right. I guess it's my go. I don't believe this is happening. Sadly, I have to pass on the crown Prince of Crime. I have to go with my favorite Batman villain of all time because I thought I wasn't gonna get him, so I'm snagging him up right away. I'm going with the Death Head, Ra's motherfucking Al Ghul, not Raz, Ra's Al Ghul. I'm going with that race shit. Okay. Let me just pitch you, Mr. Al Ghul, okay? Not only does this motherfucker know who Batman is, he fucking made Batman. There is no Batman without Ra's motherfucking Al Ghul. That's his middle name, motherfucking. And on top of that, he's immortal. There's this thing called a Lazarus Pit. You can fucking stab him, shoot him. You drop his ass in that Lazarus Pit, he's coming right back. On top of that, he has an army called the League of what? What, Justin? What are they called? The League of what? Assassins.
Shadow.
Fuck Shadows.
I will argue.
The League of Assassins.
I will argue.
The League of
But
Assassins.
DJ, doesn't Ra's al Ghul kind of want him to succeed him? So by killing him, doesn't that
Yeah,
make
it's very
He's tried that.
Machiavellian.
He's tried that, but it's Machiavellian. But if Batman don't want to join him, he can die like everybody fucking else. And on top of the League of Assassins, on top of the immortality, on top of the fact he knows who Batman is and doesn't even give a shit, he's got two daughters that are fucking just as bad as Batman.
Yeah, that's
And
it.
extremely hot.
And hot.
They could be models.
They might be.
They could be supermodels, goddamn.
Dangerous. Super hot models.
And Ra's al Ghul's main purpose is to restore balance within the fucking Earth. He's like the super ecology. He's like Greenpeace with minions, okay? With minions with swords. They have minions too, but these guys are packing. So yeah, I'm going with Ra's motherfucking Al Ghul.
But
That's my
Ra's
number
could
one.
be had if he doesn't make it to the Lazarus Pit on time. If he doesn't, make it, he's done, and then it's like no more Ra's, no more League of Assassins.
Don't worry, the League of Assassins will. He has too many. He has so much backup. That guy. League of
Yeah, but
Assassins,
you're not
Talia,
drafting the
Lisa,
entire league.
everything. Damian fucking Wayne.
You're
he
not
has so much
drafting the
backup.
entire
This
league.
guy.
You're only drafting Ra's. So, and without their leader, the league would be disbanded for the most part.
Well, first off, if somebody takes out Ra's al Ghul, then it's not gonna be unavenged.
Well,
the fucking infidel guy will show up at Batman's house with a fucking knife.
Infidel.
Infidel. All right, Matt, you were picking fourth. Go ahead.
All right, I'm throwing a little bit of an interesting one in here, and I'm still not going with the Joker. Still not.
How the hell the Joker got to the
it's
first
the
round?
obvious
The
choice.
Joker's a
Still not
second round pick.
Still not going
Peyton
with the
Manning
Joker.
just dropped to the second
Still
round.
not going with the Joker. I will go. This is an interesting one.
Female.
Oh god.
First round, no, not. But
Of course not.
I will. Oh, of course. There's the female.
Somebody's in trouble.
Thanks a lot. Batman, avenge
This
me!
draft is gonna ruin our marriage.
Batman has ruined their marriage. Thank you, Batman.
Thank you, Batman.
That's my bat word. Divorce.
Oh, good God. Anyway, I gotta get refocused now. I'm going to go with who could very well be his most dangerous foe. If you really think about it,
Oh God.
Jim Gordon.
Wait.
You can
What's
say
going
Jim.
on here?
I have Jim Gordon on the list. Think about probably the best Batman animated series episode they ever had. Over the Edge. Who ended up being Batman's worst enemy come the end of it?
That was a dream.
Doesn't matter.
That was a
Well,
dream.
it's a hypothetical situation that could play out.
Scarecrow.
Well, but it's a hypothetical situation that if Batman was to kill somebody close to Jim Gordon, Batman would become mortal enemies with Jim Gordon. And Jim Gordon, knowing his true identity and everything about Batman, could very well destroy Batman, just as he did in that episode. And it could happen. It just hasn't been explored thoroughly enough.
I gotta go to the commissioner here.
Shit can
I don't
happen.
know if Jim Gordon qualifies as being in Batman's rogues gallery.
Anybody could be in his rogues gallery. The guy down the street could be in his rogues gallery. Alfred
Guy at Dunkin'
could
Donuts could be in
potentially-
his rose cow.
Hey, anybody that could be a threat to Batman can be in his rogues gallery. And he was in his rogues gallery in that one instance in Batman animated series.
So you're going with Batman's best, his only friend, other than Alfred Pennyworth. You're going with fucking Jim Aloysius Gordon.
Jim Al, I don't even know if that's his middle name, but fine.
So Matt picks Jim Gordon with his second pick. Neil?
No, it's my first pick.
Oh,
I get my
Yeah, he
wraparound. I
does
get my
a
wraparound.
Reach
I
around.
forgot wraparound. Oh yeah, you're right.
I get
Sorry.
the old reach around.
Son of a
Exactly.
bitch!
What's your reach around pick? So you get Jim Gordon with your first pick. Who is your second pick? Matthew Stewart.
Second, let me see the list here.
Oh, Jesus.
You're not prepared. He's in the draft room.
I'm kind of prepared.
Come
Hey,
on.
at this point, everybody, it's my oyster now. The world's my oyster.
Because Jim Gordon
After all
was
the
your pick, the world
Jim
is your
Gordon.
oyster.
He picked Jim Gordon because of that episode where Jim Gordon knew Barbara died and Jim Gordon
And he
went
was
all
all
man.
he was all
Fuck
emotional.
Yeah.
My daughter's
I'm gonna
dead.
fuck you up,
When?
Batman.
That was a
Well,
good
you know, he did
episode.
fuck up Batman. He pretty much took out the entire Batman family single-handedly, and he basically hired Bane to kill Batman.
And it was all a dream.
Doesn't
Never-
matter. You people just aren't getting it.
It was all a dream.
Oh,
All
first
she
of all,
was
you
dreaming
people.
of
Okay,
was a scarecrow.
here's my rebuttal. We're fucking talking about Batman, a fake character that you people seem to think is so real.
Batman's not
Hey,
fake.
don't you shit on Batman.
It's like Batman's real.
Yeah, this fake character, you picked the fakest part of the fake character. You picked the thing that was even fake in the
I
fake
picked
character's
something
world.
that could happen.
You picked something that didn't
I'm
happen
picking the
in
best
his actual
hypothetical
world.
that could probably happen in Batman universe.
All right. Neil, you're... Oh, this
Yeah, can I get my second pick,
back.
please? This could be even crazier.
You're on the clock, buddy. I mean, good God, you guys are just giving me picks. Continue.
do this.
Just give
See,
me players.
this is what I'll do now, because I would pick this for a scenario that will play out at a certain point, I'm sure, in some Batman.
He's making a script. He's writing
This
a
is what
script.
you have to do. You have to plot out scenarios that could potentially happen to be
Already did that.
persuasive about the entire thing.
Right.
So now I will pick the Crown Prince of Crime, the Joker.
The Joker.
So Jim Gordon and the Joker
Team up.
team
Yeah,
up.
those
The
two
guy who
are
shot his
good.
daughter.
most
The man who shot his daughter. He
improbable
teams
Hey,
up with.
combination.
that was a standalone story and everything like that. So I mean, all these things are standalone stories and everything
You're
like that.
creating a team. That
This is my team. I want a dysfunctional
Defeat
team. Dysfunction builds camaraderie. in my
I love
opinion.
to see Jim Gordon
Yeah.
work with the Joker.
Imagine seeing them together in order.
The guy who put his daughter, his only daughter,
Yes.
into a
In the
wheelchair.
hospital,
And
paralyzed
made her
her,
a
put her in that
For
wheelchair,
the rest of
Exactly.
put
Her life.
Barbara in a wheelchair. And you're saying
and maybe
Jim
raped her,
Gordon
and maybe
would
raped her.
defeat Batman for hypothetically
Yeah.
putting her. Okay.
This is everything. This is all stuff that could happen. So,
Okay.
but
Okay, I believe it's my pick now.
it's
Is it my go?
Neil's pick. Stop trying to step on.
No,
people's
no,
toes.
it's not my pick.
No,
No,
I'm
it's
trying to
DJ's.
steal.
No, it's DJ's pick.
It's mine.
Oh yes, Neil's
Slap him
second.
back.
Okay.
That's right.
Yeah, yeah.
Alright, so I got Jim Gordon. I got the Joker.
I'm gonna
Unstoppable
go
team.
with the greatest.
gonna
the
stop
most,
each
the
other.
odd couple of crime. They're gonna stop. Batman's gonna watch. Batman's gonna be like, "What the fuck is
See,
happening?"
there's an end game to this that I'll explain at the very end.
I would hope so.
Okay, I'm gonna go with. My first pick was Ra's al Ghul, and I was getting the resources, I was getting the immortality, and I was getting the knowledge all with one fucking guy. And now I'm gonna get the man, the only man to ever
Here we go.
ever break the bat. You came back today with your city. I'm getting Mr. Bane. Mr. Bane. Who broke the bat? Who's also
Bane rhymes with Lane.
And that's how I'm judging.
If it rhymes, it's good for me.
Bane is a tactician. He broke Batman's back, but the way he did it was he sent all these villains to fuck Batman up. And when Batman was at his most vulnerable, this motherfucker pulled a creep move in his house. It was like, "Hey, what's up, man? I'm here to oh, sorry. What's up, Mr. Batman?" And then fucked him up and then left him paralyzed for a long time. And then he got that weird voice, and yeah, I'm gonna go with Mr. Bane from the only superhero who does actual steroids.
Yeah,
I'm
but
going with Bane.
Bane can be easily defeated because he still hasn't really figured out how to hide his venom compound away from batarangs
Or the fact that,
or
you know
anything
what?
else.
He's addicted to
Yeah,
smack.
those
They
two
just hang around. It's like
like an 80-year-old
For
man's
as
balls.
much as they were hanging, it still didn't stop Batman from getting his back snapped in
Yeah,
half.
but you know what?
First I
yeah,
would
but Bane
break
is a
your
little bitch. 'Cause
body,
He needed other people to do his work for him.
He needed smack. He needed smack.
and it worked.
Come on.
Yeah, but at
And it
least Jim
worked.
Gordon goes the Bane.
Well, yeah.
So Jim Gordon hires drug addicts.
Follow him.
Drug addicts. Good job.
Of course, I'm going to crash this plane on you, Batman. Come on, man. There's no way you're beating the Bane and the Ra's al Ghul combination.
I don't know. I don't
Brains
think
with brains
Nathan
and
and get
brawn.
along.
Come
I mean,
on.
he excommunicated Bane.
You should talk about not getting
I know.
They don't get along.
They don't get along very
Mr.
well.
Gordon, little Joker.
You have just about as a dysfunctional team as I do at this point.
He'll do whatever Talia tells him to do, and Talia does whatever Ra's al
But
Ghul
Talia
tells him.
hates her father.
Do what Talia. Bane does what Bane wants to do.
Shit, he was a little bitch in the Dark Knight Rises.
Yeah, you want a
whatever
little bitch on
Talia
your team?
said, you're gonna
That's
die.
not
You're
different.
gonna have to imagine the fire. He was just gonna stand there and die with Batman. He was gonna just die. He does whatever Talia tells him to do. Goodbye, my friend. Yeah. Friend zoned by Talia al Ghul, and he still waited there.
Like a little
Yeah,
bitch.
he'll do
Pussy
whatever Rage tells him to do. Like a little bitch, but an effective little bitch. An effective.
Yeah, until you cut his cord, his
Really?
venom cord, and punch him in the face.
Until you cut the smack
Yeah,
off.
until the smack goes away. And it's like, I'm little again.
Oh, I'm on methadone. Oh.
I have a lovely singing voice. Neil, it is your go. Who are you picking for your
My
second?
second pick. See,
Here.
unlike you two who are just going with
Dracula.
this clusterfuck. No, I'm not gonna pick Dracula. Ugh.
Dracula.
I mean, we know Batman's a badass. He's defeated guys from worlds we'll never ever see or hear.
Apocalypse.
But he actually defeated,
Defeated
Dracula.
Predator,
Can
too.
we-
Dracula
He defeated Predator too.
and Predator.
However, they did not
Ugh.
make the cut.
Jesus.
No, they're on the
They
list.
did not.
This
Predator made the cut.
This guy's resume is
They're on the list.
amazing.
I put asterisk next to certain people on the list.
Yes, and there needs to be a big asterisk next to Dracula.
What the hell does
An
asterisk?
asterisk means it's just something that it's like a one-off.
No, I mean there's no key. You
Oh, I
have
asked
no key
the
here.
same
Oh, I think I was
You never
supposed to
keep
explain it
asterisk.
beforehand.
There's no legend.
How are we supposed to know what it means? Tell me what
Well,
it
because the
means.
Royal Flash Gang has two, but Dracula has one.
The Royal Flash
Well, the Royal
Gang
Flush
is
Gang
more
appeared
than
a few
one
more times.
person.
Yep. Well,
Right.
it's a group. It's a group,
Ah.
and
Yeah,
it's
and-
kind of like in the future too. It's
the
not
future.
really technically Batman Bruce Wayne.
Depends, because
More Terry
he
McGinnis.
did,
Bruce Wayne.
you know, kind of.
Well, Royal Flush Gang's been around for.
Oh, I mean, you can pick
Oh,
them. It's not a big deal. I mean, Neil pick. Okay.
I'm not picking
Fuck
them.
'em.
So what are we arguing about? Semantics. Neil, what is
My
your second
second
pick?
pick is going to be one of the asterisks. I'm going to go with the man who beat Bane, Azrael.
Ooh, see, I'm glad I put that up on
Oh, not the crybaby.
there. You don't like French people.
I don't like French people.
Can you please give me some
He's French, Nicole.
on Azrael?
He's French.
But
He took over for Batman after Batman got his back broken
Yeah.
by my pick, Mr.
Preface.
Bane.
before he took over for Batman, he was a villain who was sent by the Order of Saint Dumas, and he's actually
Dumas.
he's a schizophrenic. He's crazy like that glue, for all intents and purposes.
Yeah, he's pretty crazy.
And he can be easily manipulated. So if you take an order, like say the Court of Owls, who would be able to manipulate someone who is on par, possibly just as equal to Batman in fighting, with the brains and the plan and the manpower, now you have the ultimate weapon to stand up against Batman.
See,
Jesus
telling
Christ,
you.
look at fucking Don
fucking
Draper.
master motherfucking
Fucking
plan.
making a plan.
Selling it.
See, this is
Thank you, Neil.
you got to build these scenarios.
No problem.
I see where it's all
Oh,
coming
man.
together. You're building a team.
That's right.
Justin.
Justin.
Hello.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Hello.
You get a wraparound pick. Who is your second and final pick?
Yeah, three.
Oh, so we're doing
second,
three.
third. Yeah.
1, 2, 3.
Even
Yeah,
second
yeah,
and then
Okay.
final.
Oh, coming back around. I am gonna pick the one, the only
Uh-oh.
Clayface.
Ooh,
Oh, you
good
son of a
one.
bitch!
Oh.
I wanted him so bad.
Hey,
he thinks like me.
Hey, Nicole. Did you hear that?
I did.
Yeah. How are you doing?
I'm
You doing
good.
Hey, hands
I'm
off
good,
my
thanks.
wife.
Stop it! Stop it! Stop it! Stop it!
I'm gonna explain something real quick for you.
Okay, no. Don't explain it. Don't explain it. Don't explain it to her.
You know about Clayface?
I don't think she knows about Clayface, Justin.
There's
She
been a
doesn't
bunch
even-
of them.
She doesn't need to know.
Well,
She doesn't need to know. He's weak.
Clayface is one of the greatest actors of all time. He had a little. Oh, good. He had a accident, and he can actually look like and sound like and walk like and talk like and blah blah blah, like anyone in the world.
Right.
Including.
But he's also Clayface, and Clayface is big, and he can take on many different shapes.
He's like Venom, but with clay.
So remember when I said Deadshot?
Yeah.
Deadshot's gonna be far, far away with his rifle, and
Yo, Justin has a plan. Justin's plan sounds so evil.
and Batman's got to get lured into this area that Deadshot's gonna be sniping toward, and the only person that can make Batman believe he is falling for something with his eyes is Clayface. Also, when Clayface transforms back into Clayface, he can actually give one hell of a fight, being how big he is, and the amount that he could throw at Batman could lock Batman up into a position enough time for a man like Deadshot to shoot at.
I will say this caveat, Nicole, Judge,
Okay.
Arbiter, beautiful lady. Clayface has one weakness.
Water.
Weakness is cold.
Cold?
No, well, ice.
Yeah.
Whatever Batman has in that that little bandolier he's got, a little utility belt, he's got the antidote for Clayface. I just throw that out
Funny
there.
you said that. My third pick.
Oh fuck! Don't say it! Don't say it! You son of a bitch!
Detective.
Oh no! Why do you keep picking the people I want?
There's gonna be
The
some
one.
rearranged final picks here.
The only
Oh, Jesus,
Mr. Freeze.
He's picking.
Detective.
Detective.
The other one who could bring Batman to a standstill
Literally.
with a particular freeze gun, he could freeze Batman's feet, which he's done numerous motherfucking times, to the ground if Clayface fails. This is my backup plan, my B plan, and the only plan that will present Batman to the one and only Deadshot.
I will say this, just to shit on your picks that I
Of course
wouldn't
you
pick
shit on
anymore.
our picks, dickhead.
That Mr. Freeze, your backup plan is an emotional motherfucking wreck.
Touche.
He has
Yes.
quite an unstable, like, mental health.
Yeah, he
We
does
got
like
Deadshot who's
Batman
suicidal.
better have been a fucking with his
Psychotic,
girlfriend or
like
something.
well, they're all psychotic. They're all bad.
But, like, he's...
Well, thank you.
He's
I
doing
appreciate
it
that.
for
Thank you.
Nora.
Nora!
Nora,
You know
Nora,
how that always ends with
Nora.
a lady.
I love
Nora,
Ladies
Nora.
he likes Batman, but I feel that he, like DJ said, he could defeat Mr. Freeze could defeat Clayface. Now, if they're on the same team, that helps Clayface out. He doesn't have to worry about it too much. Now we know Batman might be able to get away and use Mr. Freeze against Clayface. I'm willing to take that opportunity because they might throw something toward Mr. Freeze because he is so emotional that he might try his hardest, his damnest, to kill the detective
Detective. Detective.
for his beloved.
Nora, Nora, Nora. So your team, Mr. Justin, is
That's
Deadshot.
Doctor.
Dr. Justin.
The third.
Deadshot, Clayface, and Mr. Freeze.
Yes.
There you go.
Neil, what is your final pick? Yes.
I must say, Justin, that was pretty cute. Going with Mr. Freezer.
That's an adorable team you got there.
Neil's so angry. Neil's so pissed off right now.
Yeah, no problem. No problem. So, had a little bit of time to deliberate.
Oh god, I think he's gonna pick right. I can always read your mind.
And,
Go ahead, take his fucking pick.
You need a catalyst.
So go ahead.
You see, you've got to have a means to bring the bat to the dance, if you will. And
I already explained that.
we'll see. I feel that your plan it's got a few holes in it. I think Batman's got some things in his belt to maybe even on his boots to handle that whole freezing thing. Just going on a limb, I mean, he is the most prepared person. And, as we already discussed.
Well, maybe we're not luring Batman. Maybe we're luring Bruce Wayne.
Ooh, there you
can
go.
lure Bruce
Oh,
Wayne.
this fucking
I mean,
guy.
certainly the Court of Owls will just show up, to an event where Bruce Wayne is already there. And then he has to deal with the fact that, do I reveal the fact that I am not capable, that I'm actually capable of defending myself against someone like Azrael in public? Or perhaps I bring out someone who was born on a Monday.
Oh, not this
Really?
fucking guy. Oh, boom.
Okay.
So,
Get it over with.
needless to say, I'm going with Solomon Grundy.
The muscle.
And here's why. Not only is Solomon Grundy the brute muscle, he's undead. And again, use the court using their power, their influence, and the brain. Solomon Grundy's our setup man. Batman has to go through a horrible battle with Solomon Grundy, which he may or may not walk away from. Let's go ahead and give it to the Dark Knight. But then he immediately will have to face Azrael and a army of assassins in the Owl's talons. Numbers,
Second-rate assassin.
second-rate assassins.
But
Oh,
continue.
Well-
Talon's pretty badass.
First rate's on my squad.
we have yet-
First rate is on my squad.
To my knowledge, I have yet to see the League of Shadows.
Assassins.
Shadow Assassins.
They all hold the jock of the Court of Owls because the Court of Owls are Gotham. They run Gotham, and they will wield their power and influence with their monster Solomon Grundy and their weapon Azrael and the Talons. And Batman is deader than a box of Popeyes.
He's dead on a Sunday, what you're saying.
I'm gonna rebut this. I'm just gonna give Nicole. I'm giving Nicole, our judge, some information. There was an episode of Justice League where Batman was tied down, hands, legs, feet. Only thing that he could move was his head, and he outsmarted Mr. Solomon Grundy, who's dumber than a box of Popeye's fucking chicken.
No, he's dumber than the
Grundy angry.
Popeyes team.
Well, let me pose a question to Neil. Because here's what I'm missing
Yes.
from
Yes.
your 3 picks.
Okay.
Do you feel like those 3 are going to work well together? Do you see the
They're
court
easily manipulated.
working with Solomon,
The court
who is dumber than quote unquote
Well-
a box of Popeyes chicken?
Who is our sponsor?
I wish.
We're eating some right now.
Thank you, Popeye's chicken. It's
So
good.
good.
And it tastes
Delicious.
really dumb.
That Popeyes. Love that chicken.
Yes.
But do you think I kind of got the impression that the Court of Owls were a little bit, that Illuminati kind of uppity a little bit.
They are.
Are they gonna work
AARP card?
with
Yeah, why would
Democrats?
they want to work with Solomon Grundy? It's like, we're too good for Solomon Grundy.
And does that also apply to Azrael? Are they like patriotic and don't want to work with a Frenchman?
Oh, yeah, that too. They don't like Frenchies.
A Frenchman.
No,
French Stewart.
because there is a Talon who was a Frenchman,
I'm Jean Reno.
but
I'm the professional.
to answer your question, Nicole,
Call me Leon.
Solomon Grundy and Azrael are a means to an end. Once Batman is dead, they're disposable.
Okay.
So, by
How do you dispose of a man who's
Don't be
undead?
obviously there's always a way to beat him. So it's just a matter of using one to get rid of the other. One hand washes the other. Once they have Gotham, once Batman's out of the way, then they can take care of Grundy. And Azrael is essentially, he's the Winter Soldier for all intents and purposes. You can lock him away and break him out whenever you need him. So you don't really have to worry about him. So more importantly, is just using Grundy to soften up the
He
bat.
was the easiest fight in Arkham.
Okay.
It was.
Sadly.
let's
Is it
get
my turn to
sure.
pick? Is it my turn to pick?
I'm running the show
Okay.
now.
We've heard Justin's team.
Popeye chicken.
Okay. So we've heard Justin's team, which consisted, Your Honor, of Deadshot, a sniper who Batman has intimidated, Clayface, who Batman can take out with an ice pellet, Mr. Freeze, who's just doing it for Nora, and that's his team. Then you got Neil's team,
dead
who's
guy.
a bunch of old guys, Solomon Grundy, and who was your other pick? I forgot who the other guy was. It was Azrael, the fucking nutjob Frenchman. All right, I have the resources that Neil has. I have the brute strength that Neil and Justin has. But to really take out Batman, I'm going to take a quote from a Marvel character named Green Goblin who says, "To get at them, you must get at their heart." And I'm going to get Batman's love interest. The
really?
one woman he
Neil.
fucking loves. The one woman he would never kill. He would never. He hates to even hit her. I'm going to take Catwoman. Yes, Selena motherfucking Kyle. All of my people, you want to talk about working together? 2 of my people are mercenaries. They work for the highest bidder. Guess how rich Ra's al motherfucking Ghul
then-
is? Pretty motherfucking rich. And on top of that, yeah,
So why Catwoman?
Because that's the love of Bruce Wayne's
What
life.
happens when
He
Ra's
ain't gonna
al
take
Ghul
out
betrays her
Catwoman.
and takes her?
Ever.
Can I preface something, Nicole? Can I poke a little
Sure,
hole
poke
in
away.
DJ's third and final pick? Funny story. No matter how rich Ra's al Ghul is, there's no amount of money that will ever allow Selena Kyle, Catwoman, to have anything ever happen to Batman.
I cannot poke a hole back into
Nothing.
your theory that's poking a hole into mine.
Can I replug my?
Can I
hole?
replug my hole? Nicole, there's
Plug your
there's
hole.
a thing that I've mentioned before called a Lazarus pit. And once you go into this Lazarus pit, right, it brings you back to life. But it also makes you motherfucking
Crazy.
insane.
Crazy.
So
So you're telling me you're gonna kill Catwoman?
no, I'm not gonna kill her.
and put her in
I'm
a
gonna put her in a
Lazarus
Lazarus
pit?
pit, and she's gonna do whatever the fuck. She's gonna forget all that love
Pretty
for Bruce, and Bruce is gonna be
far-stretched.
trying. Bruce is gonna be trying to save
You
her.
are.
To-
I'm gonna
What
call
is
you
the-
Reed
what is-
Richards because that's
what
a
is-
fantastic.
It's a stretch that Ra's al Ghul in the League of Assassins would kill Bruce Wayne's love, make her insane, and send her against him. What's the
So
stretch
you would
there?
you would have Catwoman as a lure for Batman?
Yes. Oh,
okay.
hell
Wow.
yeah.
Funny because I have
Simply
Clayface.
just
He
states.
can be Catwoman.
Oh, yes.
But Batman would
He
know
could
it's
be
not Catwoman.
anybody on this.
I have a question about Clayface.
Sure.
Can Batman see through the personas?
His guys?
Yeah.
I don't know. That's a
See,
question
what do you mean?
for
Uh,
Justin.
What do you mean see through?
Well,
Clayface is a good
like,
actor.
does-
I'll give him that.
Okay, say Clayface has become Catwoman or
Okay.
whoever. Can Batman see through that?
Like seeing like Catwoman has
Like-
red eyes or something like that.
That I can see
no.
through that disguise and see that
No.
it's Clayface.
You can maybe ask her a question.
No, he when I say he's a good actor, he really can. When he
He's
transforms,
method.
yeah, like even well,
Is he gay? Because Batman's gonna probably try to tap that. So is he
When
gay?
he transforms,
is he gay, Justin?
he's a
Is he
chick
he
gay?
with
transforms with the clothing as well, so he can
I
get
just feel
everything.
Is he gay?
Anytime I've seen him on the animated series,
Yeah, he's been on the animated
he
series.
would become that person.
Yes.
But at the last second, he
Yes.
would become Clayface again.
Right.
And then totally kill that guy. Come out of it out of the wrong moment.
Oh well,
Am
yeah,
I
he
wrong?
would.
He's his
He
own
would. That's why
worst
we had
enemy.
the Freeze and we have Clayface there. He would have to be Clayface to take on Batman.
That,
He's just
that
being there to
guy's
lure
Mr.
them in.
He's just a
So he
lure
lures
initially.
and then he can change
But
that.
see, that's the
Yeah.
thing about Clayface is that Clayface's ego would not really
That's what I was
allow
saying.
for Victor
Yeah.
Freeze to just step in and just freeze the shoes.
I'm quitting the detectives. Like, shut up, I am. Yeah.
I don't know. I think that's a far
And I don't know.
stretch there,
Again,
Reed
I
Richards.
don't want to keep bringing this point up. I don't know if Clayface is going to be gay. Because
He's an
have to
actor.
do with anything?
He's an actor.
Why has he got to be gay? What does that have to do with it?
Because you think Bruce Wayne's going to just stand next to Selena Kyle for more than 5 minutes without laying one on her? Is he that method? Is he going to go? Is he
Well,
going to just
speaking
take
of
it?
Selena
She's
Kyle-
gonna just take the
Catwoman could be
kiss?
like, I'm going to bring you out in this balcony. He's not going to just go out to the balcony and then Deadshot's like, boom, you're fucking dead.
I don't think.
Well, and then also, sorry, one more thing. Do you worry about Clayface's only weakness is ice, and you're gonna put him right next to Mr. Freeze?
I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit about
Mr.
Clayface.
Freeze is just
we're
corral. He's
killing Batman.
corralling him.
Apparently, Clayface is a means to win it. Apparently, how everybody's picking their teams, that they don't give a fuck about anybody on the team.
I do. My team.
No,
they
but
won't
you
be
think
good.
they love him, that's why you're gonna kill Catwoman
They're
from
mercenaries,
off,
man.
like first
Everybody
quarter.
seems to have an
Bane has
expendable.
worked with Ra's al Ghul in the past. Catwoman has worked for Ra's al Ghul in the
Ra's al
past.
Ghul has also excommunicated Bane, so your
I
argument falls apart on
thought the
itself.
only means was to kill Batman.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Well, do the means
Okay.
justify the
And
ends?
DJ, let's be honest.
Doesn't matter.
Yes.
If anything was
Just to kill
going, if
Batman.
if anything was going to happen to Catwoman, and the league were going after her, she would have run to Batman. I'm sure she's got Batman on the hotline. She's gonna call him, hey,
Yeah.
Not if
some
she's
booty
insane
calling.
from a Lazarus pit. Not if she's cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs.
she's calling
she
him
ain't calling
before
shit.
they even get to. As soon
Yeah,
as
before.
they show up,
So you're telling me Catwoman's gonna outmaneuver Bane in the League of Assassins?
I'm going
no
with
dice.
Well, DJ,
No.
your team works on conditions. Like, well, Raish has to put her in the Lazarus pit.
My team works on
in order
conditions?
to make my plan work.
But your husband's team doesn't work on shit.
We haven't even got to that.
I still
Your
got one more
husband's,
pick.
your husband's team hates each other.
That is a hot mess right
So what are you gonna pick next, Superman?
My whole thing worked. The ends will totally justify the means at the end of mine.
Since we're doing a draft, does anyone want to make trades?
We could at the end.
Who was your final pick, Matthew
The
Stewart?
final pick.
Let's hear this one.
And my lovely.
Yeah. Who's bringing it together, Matthew? Who's bringing them together?
Bringing that clusterfuck together.
Crazy quill.
I like how you guys like that one. And he was pretty close.
I like that one.
I'm going with Joe.
I'm going with Dracula.
I am going with.
Okay.
You ready for this one? It's probably not gonna be. It's not gonna be as shocking
I don't
as
even
everybody
know.
thinks it's gonna be.
Godzilla.
He hasn't fought Batman yet.
Popeye
I
chicken.
don't think so.
Popeye chicken.
Love that chicken.
Love that chicken at Popeye.
Good.
I should just throw something out there to fuck with you guys and
Diabetes?
say. No matter,
Diabetes is gonna kill him.
that's fat. That's Frank Miller's Batman. Who dies of
Fat man will
diabetes
die.
at the end. At the end, this is how it all gets brought together at the very end, and the grand plan to defeat Batman, or maybe not even defeat.
That was the
Batman,
whole point.
would be Hugo Strange.
Oh God.
I almost picked him.
The other man to know Batman and to be smart enough to be able to deduct Batman's secret identity. So what happens here?
Crazy Dr.
The grand plan of everything will be that Hugo Strange is able to get Joker and they create some type of plan together. There's conditionals, of course. There's always conditions, but come the end. And this is how you wrap up a draft and everything like that. In the end, it doesn't matter really because Batman will defeat anybody anyway, and this whole draft is bullshit to begin with.
He's just throwing fire on him. Don't listen to your husband. He's just throwing fire on
This
it.
is your
He
idea.
knows.
Pulling a Fiona
because
Apple.
Batman will defeat anybody, and it doesn't matter who it
This is all
is because he
This
is
is all bullshit.
Batman.
He's making his ball and he's going home.
You're a chick with a dick, man. I swear.
Way to go, Philip Rivers. I want a new team.
So there you go, Philip. There you go, Philip. So to sum up the draft,
So try and
Judge,
destroy my thought process now.
Matthew's team consists of Jim Gordon, the Joker, and Hugo Strange. My team consists of Ra's al Ghul, Bane, and Catwoman. Neil's consists of Azrael, the League of Owls, and Solomon Grundy. And Justin Polizzi's team consists of Deadshot, Clayface, and Mr. Freeze. Arbiter, beautiful Arbiter, give us your draft grades for our teams.
So hard. And secondly, I think I'm gonna get all the hate mail.
Like who's this girl making decisions for
It's all that mail's gonna come from this man.
Yeah, probably.
That's gonna send you a
This
dirty
is
letter.
bullshit. I thought we
Damn
had
you.
What's under my pillow at night? I hate you.
Sleep tight.
This has been the Batman Rogues Gallery Draft. A league where Joker gas, fear toxin, and venom are the only performance-enhancing drugs allowed.
She's deliberating right now. I'm watching her right
She's
now.
checking the votes. She's checking the
He
votes.
sees the
It's like
beads of
American
the
Idol.
sweat.
Colts.
She's like
Falling off
Ryan
my
Seacrest,
brow.
and your grade will be given to you right after this.
You want to do something?
Messages.
You guys want to do? You want to do something else and let her do that? Let her grade.
Oh, no,
Yeah.
wait,
Okay,
fine.
yeah.
We'll move on to the
Okay.
next segment and let Nicole.
We'll
We'll come
take a
back at
break
the end
and
of
then
the show with the grades.
Justin saved me, and he gets extra points.
No.
I second Justin's decision.
Too late.
Damn it.
Do you like Movie podcast hosted by inebriated people. That's Kai with the cracking voice and Heather's touched by evil. One thinks he's Spider-Man, the other is a ninja. It's the Man I Love Films podcast, it's the Milfcast.
Hey everybody, I'm Kai.
And I'm Heather.
And we are the hosts of MILFcast, the Man I Love Films podcast, the unofficial official podcast of ManILoveFilms.com. This is the podcast where we like to talk about what we've been watching, talk about movies, but mainly we just like to drink, be silly, and play a whole bunch of games. So we think every other week you should grab a drink, snuggle up, and let us make sweet love to your ears.
Otherwise, we'll make sweet love to your couch.
So come and find us on iTunes. Just search for MILFcast.
You're simply the best.
Simply the best. For today's Batman Simply the Best, we're going to do, because many people have played these two parts, Simply the Best Batman and Simply the Best Joker. Justin Polizzi, you get to go first again.
Always the Italian going first.
Always the Italian stallion. Simply the best.
And we're allowed to go anywhere, right?
Anywhere.
Anywhere. Any incarnation.
Anywhere.
Anywhere.
Any incantation of Batman and Joker.
Incantation. Any Batman
I would
Any
say
magical
the
spell.
best Batman and the best Bruce Wayne. The two combinations, which is very difficult to do. If you look at the actors, that's very something difficult that they seem to have issues doing. Best one would be the animated series.
Ah, damn you.
Oh, this fucking guy.
This fucking guy. Yeah, that's
right.
right. This fucking guy.
Kevin fucking Conroy is what we're going with.
The best Bruce Wayne,
guy.
best Batman.
You think one of us would go over to the other side?
Or succumb to mind control? Yes, it's possible. That's why I developed plans for containing any or all members of the JLA, should the need ever arise.
None of us would ever do that to you.
Then you're damn fools.
Who is your Simply the Best
Ooh,
Joker?
and that is the difficult one. I would have to say either we're looking at 89 Batman or animated series. I would probably lean more toward... I'm going to lean more toward 89. Mostly because without that movie being so significant, we got out of a rot that we were in making Batman a joke. And there we did not have a joke. I mean, he had a joke, but it was a dark one.
Tell me something, my friend. You ever dance with the devil in the pale moonlight? What? I always ask that of all my prey. I just like the sound of it. Never rub another man's rhubarb.
Yeah.
I'm glad that we got the darkness back.
You've been picking Brand X.
I think what stands out to me the most is when he's sitting at the table and he starts going boop, boop, boop. I don't know why he's doing that, but it's just to show
hilarious.
how fucked up he is. I don't know what it is. That scene always really stands out to me most. Boop,
Yeah, I mean I would say the animated series is the best out of almost everything, it seems, but you got to give it to that because 89 that really took you out of the old routine where Batman was a joke and like Matt's saying, you really could see it and really could see the craziness.
Well, I think it's also
Nicholson.
like it still had the same Cesar Romero look to it, but it was darker, a dark. Cesar Romero, because it's like the same look just about, but it was like, man, this guy's fucking killing people, like without conscience whatsoever, like the Joker from the comic book. So
the fact that he was talking to a skeleton, I'm glad you did. That scene is like my favorite Jack Nicholson.
That was probably one of my more
love
memorable
that
scenes.
scene.
yeah, a little hot under the collar.
Hot under the collar, oh! Love that scene. So your best Batman is Kevin Conroy, and your best Joker is Jack Aloysius Nicholson. Everybody,
God, Aloysius now.
Matthew Stewart, who is your best Batman and best Joker?
Best Batman, best Joker. I mean, it's hard not to just also say animated series, because when I hear Batman, I hear Kevin Conroy. It's just kind of how it is. But I'll kind of go out on a limb and say I really, really liked Peter Weller in Dark Knight Returns a lot.
You're feeling it now, aren't you? What the rest of us live with every day. Your own mortality. Don't worry, you'll survive. The kryptonite will work its way out of your lungs soon enough. But I didn't have to go easy on you. A different binding agent, a stronger mix. I want you to remember that. I wanted to remind you to stay out of my way. In all the years to come, in your most private moments, I want you to remember the one man who beat you.
He was awesome.
He was really good.
I can't hate on you.
And it's RoboCop, first of all. I mean, we've talked about this before. That's fucking RoboCop playing Batman. I mean, what else do you really want from that?
Don't get us started on a Peter Weller rant again. No more Peter Weller rant.
But it's also the fact that, I mean, to be honest with you, I mean, I don't like Frank Miller Batman writing all that much. I think it's a little too like, hey, fuck you, I'm Batman, that type of thing. Where it's like fat and mean Batman for the most part. But I think there was enough kind of heart in the especially in the animated movie where it was just well done, and he captured the comic book. You know, this is a good way to die, that type of thing, and that's how I would picture my Batman to sound if he was older, type of thing. So it's a little different, but I mean that's memorable. And Joker, I guess because Justin didn't say it, and I'll say it. I know Justin was probably thinking it, of course, and I'm sure it was his 1B or something like that. It would be Mark Hamill.
Showtime, everybody! Live and in color, the end of the Justice League.
Don't make me laugh.
It's no joke. There's a surprise hidden in your little clubhouse. And once your chums get there, kablooey! Popcorn? Oh well, more for me.
Joker, you nauseate me.
Oh, he's going to miss the show. And the sequel.
What sequel?
After the bomb gets your friends, I get you.
Like I said, I hear Batman when I hear Kevin Conroy. I hear Joker when I hear Mark Hamill. When I read a comic book or whatever it is, it's always the Mark Hamill voice, no matter what.
Fucking Luke Skywalker is the best Joker.
Yeah, I mean, how the fuck does that work?
I have no
He's
idea.
a beast.
I have no fucking clue how Luke Skywalker's greatest role isn't Luke Skywalker.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, that's like the weirdest thing to me.
And
too.
he's
It
got
just
great
kinda bugs me
lines
up.
too. I mean, you know, you're saying Jack Nicholson has great lines, but
Hamill's all over.
There's a lot of great lines. For,
and which medium? The video game, the cartoon.
Yeah,
he's awesome, man.
And anything Hamill does is just kind of like that's how I hear the Joker.
Yeah,
So.
I sometimes I think about that too. Like I'll just be randomly doing something, and I hear Joker's voice just start saying, like in a Mask of Phantasm, where it's like he comes, you know, with his robot wife. He comes in, you know, and he's meatloaf again, but we had it for lunch.
That was pretty good.
That was
really good, actually.
That kind of creeped me out a little second. Holy shit, he's on the way. Neil D'Souza, who is your best Batman, best Joker?
Well, first off, let me say that, you know, I'm very happy that you gentlemen are appreciating the power of the voice actor and recognizing them. You know, I am the voice actor advocate. That being said,
this is sponsored by Neil D'Souza.
The voice actor advocate.
Neil D'Souza.
Advocate, baby. So, since my 1A and my 1As have been picked for Batman and Joker, I'm going to go with I guess it would be my honorable mention because Conroy and Hamill, hats off to those gentlemen. But I would also like to acknowledge Dietrich Bader.
Oh, Brave and the Bold.
Joe Chill.
You are the slinking coward who murdered Thomas and Martha Wayne.
That was a lifetime ago.
Yes, my lifetime. You took them without mercy or regret, and in cold blood, Jill.
How do you know this? How could you possibly?
I know because I watched it happen. I know because I am the son of the man you murdered. I am Bruce Wayne.
He, phenomenal, I think, as a replacement, because his Batman was in no way anywhere close to Conroy's, and that's what I appreciate the most about it, is that it was something different, and it was equally pleasurable. So I really enjoyed Brave and the Bold. It took me a while because the animation style certainly wasn't what I was accustomed to, especially coming out of Justice League Unlimited, Justice League, the animated series, even Batman Beyond. So Dietrich Bader was one of the reasons that made the show actually really good. So I would give him a lot of credit for that.
Drew Carey's Dietrich Bader.
Yeah.
That's right.
The guy from Office Space.
Office Space guy.
Oh man, yes, Office Space guy.
Who is your best Joker?
This is a toughie. There are two names that I really like for this as non-Hamill Jokers. One being one I'm certain DJ is going to pick, so I won't steal any thunder from you.
Mm-hmm.
So I think I'm going to go with the always impressive, multi-talented John DiMaggio as the Joker from Batman Under the Red Hood.
Yes, okay.
Forehand or backhand? A little louder, lamb chop. I think you may have a collapsed lung. That always impedes the oratory.
Now that was rude. The first boy Blunder had some manners. I suppose I'm going to have to teach you a lesson so you can better follow in his footsteps. Nah, I'm just gonna keep beating you with this crowbar.
It's like the world just stopped with fucking John DiMaggio.
Guy from Futurama?
That's right, baby. Bender.
I'm with you on that. That's an underrated one. That's Scary Joker.
That was Scary Joker.
All right. So Red Hood. My simply the best Batman. Simply the best Joker. Since we started this thing, I didn't know who to pick since the beginning. I was sitting there like, man, I should pick this guy. I should pick that guy. And this is flip flopped since we started. At the beginning of this conversation, it was one person, and now I'm thinking it's going to be this person I'm picking now, and it's by a chin hair, Michael Keaton.
Let me tell you about this guy I know, Jack. Mean kid, bad seed, hurt people. I like him already. Now, you know, the problem was he got sloppy. You know, crazy. He started to lose it. He had a head full of bad wiring, I guess. Couldn't keep it straight up here. He was the kind of guy who couldn't hear the train till it was 2 feet from him. You know what happened to this guy, Jack? Wow. Made mistakes. And then he had us.
Lights out! Now you want to get nuts! Come on! Let's get nuts.
Michael Keaton's Batman.
I saw that coming.
Yeah, I mean, I really want to pick Conroy.
It was inevitable.
It was between Conroy and Keaton, but Keaton. We want to talk about an underdog who came into this thing where it was almost kind of like Robert Downey Jr. or what maybe Chris Pratt's going to be now, or people who they thought, why they pick that guy? Maybe Ben Affleck will be this guy. Why they pick that guy? And then when you see Batman now, or at least I do, Keaton nailed Bruce Wayne and nailed Batman. And he didn't make Batman where he's talking with this crazy voice. He nailed the voice, he nailed the attitude, and he had probably the hardest to use suit of all of the Batmans ever made. I mean, Adam West was fine. His suit was, he could move all over. He could do damn Watusi. Michael Keaton could barely, he was like in a freaking coffin.
Fuck the Watusi.
But it looked good. It did look good.
It looked awesome, but he couldn't move. But he's probably the most intimidating Batman we've seen on film. Still, I mean, over Bale, over
certainly over.
I mean,
Bale.
Over Val Kilmer, over Clooney, over all those guys. That '89 Batman is the most intimidating Batman I've seen yet. Hopefully, Ben Affleck can take it from him. It's gonna be tough, but him standing by that car with Joker yelling him in the loudspeaker. That's what I picture when I picture Batman.
And he did kill a lot of people in that movie.
Yeah, he murdered.
He killed a shit ton of people.
We're talking about Batman killing.
Oh, Jesus, he murdered like 7,000.
It was like Batman.
Fuck out of my way.
And you can't even make an excuse as to, oh, that's Batman year one. It's like, no, that's Batman. He's been Batman for a little bit.
No, that was Batman that's like year 7.
He's been Batman for a while. He's still killing motherfuckers.
Yeah,
there was a
dropping bombs
reason
on
why they wanted to hunt down Batman. Because he had a long list of bodies.
It's like, damn it, Batman, calm the fuck down. My number one Joker, this is going to be really fast. I mean, is there any doubt as Mark Hamill? I mean, that laugh. The closest that got to me was Ledger, because I kind of gauge my Jokers by the laugh, and Jack Nicholson's laugh is great. I mean, again, this is like really splitting hairs, but that laugh, when I hear the Joker laugh in my brain, it's Mark Hamill's laugh. It's not Ledger's. Ledger's laugh comes close. Jack Nicholson's comes close. Hell, even Cesar Romero, it comes close. But man, when I hear that, his laugh is, it's almost like he's been smoking a lot of cigarettes, but it's still kind of adolescent-y. It's crazy. Hamill's, oh my god, it's so good. And the fact where he can start off at a level where he's really high up here and then go down here from like out of really low. He can like switch it like nothing. And then
he jumps up.
That's range, baby. That is range.
Yeah, range. I mean, Ledger that's why I picked Ledger kind of second, because Ledger had that range where he can be here and then he can go up and down with it. And the laugh they both had are so good. But Mark Hamill's Joker is undeniable. I mean, they begged this guy. They literally begged him to do Arkham Asylum. Please, we need you to do Arkham Asylum. And to Neil's point about DiMaggio, he seemed like he took Ledger and Hamill's and he kind of made an amalgamation of the two. Yeah. So, which I kind of give DiMaggio an honorable mention, because that's another guy who I thought it was gonna like Bender. No, that's gonna suck. And then I heard, I was like, no, that's pretty
he was
damn
scary.
Good.
He was like a scary Joker.
Don't sleep on Bender.
Bender was good, but no, Hamill literally is like Batman royalty. That guy walks around. He's more famous now for Joker than he is for Luke Skywalker, if that's possible.
It is.
It is.
That's what it is.
It is, damn it.
That's exactly what it is.
All right. Has the lovely Nicole Stewart finished tabulating the votes or the
made
grades?
A thumbs up, yeah.
Okay, we're gonna go over the teams again. The teams in the Batman Rogues Gallery draft that we picked to defeat Batman. But as Matt says, it's probably they're all gonna lose anyway.
Thank you for finally agreeing.
Yes, Justin's
hedging
team.
your bet, Matt.
I always hedge my bets. I am Batman. I hedge my bets all the time. I'm always prepared.
Justin, would you like to name your team one last time?
Sure, I would love to name my team one last time.
One last time.
There
there you go, right there.
Clayface, Deadshot, and Mr. Motherfucking Free.
Nora.
I did it for Nora.
I love you, Nora. Nora.
I have an erection.
I have an erection, Nora.
It's cold as ice.
It's cold as ice. It's never gonna go down.
Don't
Nora.
you see it, detective?
The detective.
How could you miss it?
I can talk like Mr. Freeze all day.
So large.
Damn it, Nora. Okay.
Look at my dick in your face.
Well, he's an actor.
Neil, what is your team of rogues, villains to take out the Batman?
The Rogue Dream Team?
The Rogue, it's kind of like a nap.
You mean that Michael Keaton?
Michael Keaton. He comes back to Batman.
The mental people?
It's always coming back around to Michael Keaton.
Multiplicity over
here.
My team is Azrael,
Frenchie,
Solomon Grundy,
Daddy,
financed and run by the Court
Bunch of
of Owls.
Oldies.
We got youth, baby. We got youth.
Matthew, would you like to give your amazing?
This is
your amazing
that 1992 Dream Team right here.
Oh man, one of them is a 75-year-old man. But continue.
I think two of them are.
I think two of them are pretty old.
Hey, when you're old, you have you have wisdom when you're old.
And you get discounts.
You have your AARP card.
You get that AARP.
AARP card.
Yes.
There you go.
And Batman fears the AARP card. He has his own Bat credit card, though.
No, never leave the cave without it.
Forever. Experiment forever.
Forever.
That would be...
That's how Batman beats him.
It would be, of course, the Joker, Hugo Strange, and the one man that could defeat Batman single-handedly, James Aloysius Gordon.
Single-handedly. Come here, Batman. I'm gonna knock you on the chin with my
Who would be the
Jack
last
Johnson.
person Batman would expect?
He's gonna hit him with a
Who would be the
slapjack.
last person he would expect to kill him?
He's gonna hit him with a
Alfred.
Alfred would have been the perfect.
He just
person
has to
kill.
put something in his drink.
Yeah, there you go. Master Bruce.
Octogenarian.
Yeah, you should have
Master
put him
Bruce.
on the list.
Have a cosmopolitan
Yeah,
Master
but
Bruce.
Alfred has never shown any ill towards Batman in
Neither
any
is Jim
incarnation.
motherfucking Gordon.
I'm sure he has. I'm sure Bruce has been a slob and
Okay.
shit all over him.
Do you remember
Alfred
Dark Knight
comes home,
Rises when
he's
he was
like,
telling him about, I won't bury another Batman, Master Bruce. I won't bury. When your cries were heard in this.
Yeah, then he cried and left.
That's more Morgan Freeman, by the way.
My final team was the man who created the Bat, Ra's Deathhead Al Ghul. Infidel. The man who broke the Bat, Bane. And the woman who stole the Bat's heart, Selena Kyle herself, Catwoman.
It sounded like Bane was calling Bruce Wayne, and like they were like, "Will you accept the charges of the long distance call from Bane?" Yeah, I'll accept them.
Fucking Bane calling me again.
His Aunt Harriet's calling.
You have a message from me, Bane. No need to stand on the formality here, Mr. Wayne.
Like, what do you want, Bane? Taking all my anytime minutes.
I'm down at the 7-Eleven. My car broke down.
I need a ride home.
The legal service. So, illustrious judge Nicole Stewart, what are your draft grades for these 4 crazy ass teams?
This is really hard. And you all may not agree with me.
Ooh.
But.
Ooh.
Oh, boy.
I'm going to go from
if Jim Gordon wins,
worst to best. Matt.
I'm the best?
You're the worst.
Oh.
I gave you
I didn't see that
a
coming.
D plus.
A D plus.
But because you're my husband, I gave you a C minus.
Oh, C minus for love.
You passed. You passed.
Okay, because
Does this mean that we can't do any worse?
That's all that's important is if you pass.
it's just saying, in my opinion, you need brains, you need the brawn, but you need the wild card to kind of like really stick it to them. You did not have any of that. No, you had a little bit of brains with Dr. Strange.
Doctor Strange.
Dr. Hugo.
Are you still
Hugo
talking about
Strange.
Yeah.
Hugo
Oh, okay.
Strange.
I thought we moved on to another person's team
No,
already.
I'm still talking about yours.
No, it's not over
Get
yet.
the shit kicked out of me.
Of the emotional wild card. Because I feel like the Joker gets into Batman's head the best,
Yeah.
but then you lost it.
Yep. Crown
There's
Prince.
no brawn here.
I got no broad.
Jim
I
Gordon.
got a bunch of brains. I got people that know the identity,
brawn.
and I got the Joker.
No. Okay. C
Sorry,
minus.
No
I
Braun.
know who's sleeping on next.
No
It's
Braun.
not me. No,
Matt.
I'm
You
not
are.
dead tonight.
Matt.
Next.
That's the lie he tells us right now.
Neil. I gave you a B
I knew
minus.
Still a good
I'm
grade.
grading on a curve.
Oh,
On a curve, Jesus.
Okay.
Four of us.
it's more like a square.
No, I think you had the muscle with Solomon Grundy, and you had the brains with the Thor.
Dundee.
But you didn't have that wild card, emotional kind of wild,
The person that could stick it.
yeah, the really stick it to the bat.
Mm.
So you lost points.
Okay. I'll accept that. I will accept that.
Never pick a Frenchman. Never pick a Frenchman.
Yeah, there's no, no.
Okay. Well, it comes down to these two.
The two. Okay.
Whatever happens, DJ, I love you.
I love you too.
All right. Next. Drum roll, wait a minute.
I'm doing a little drum roll.
He's doing a drum roll in his brain.
Justin, you got a B plus.
B plus.
Still really good. Because I feel like you had a little bit of everything that we needed. You had the Brawn kind of with Mr. Freeze, and then Deadshot 2 that can kind of put some force into it. And the emotional wild card. Clayface, you sold me that he can be in anyone.
Yeah.
But I feel like the Batman could take Mr. Freeze and throw him against Clayface, and then it's all falling apart.
Oh, that's a good point.
That's a good. That's a
That's
good
true.
take,
I respect that, but there is enough time to fire a gun at his head.
Like I said, you will
Don't
not
throw
agree.
me, Batman. What are you doing,
B
detective?
plus. That's good.
Thank you. I've always been a
And
disappointment to my
DJ
parents.
is the winner of our draft
Of
with
course.
an A minus.
That's on a curve, DJ. Don't be too proud
Yeah.
of yourself.
Had a little bit of everything,
Mm-hmm.
but there are some holes with your plan.
Small.
There's a lot dependent on those Lazarus pits.
Yeah, see, it does. It's all about the Lazarus.
Everything
You can't get to
depends
it,
on the
he's done.
Lazarus
It's
pit.
all about that crazy juice, baby.
But I'm gonna give it to you.
Hey, man, I had Liam Neeson on my squad, and Liam Neeson never loses.
Liam
okay?
Neeson's.
Well, in the gray,
Really?
he kind of dies, doesn't he?
Wait, doesn't he?
Yeah, he
Isn't he Qui-Gon Jinn?
Oh,
He
yeah.
died there.
He's the worst Jedi ever. I take that back.
That's a big hole.
It's a pretty big hole.
Back.
Oh, no. And, you were a magnificent judge. I'm not just saying that because I'm the winner. You were terrific.
Of course, that's why you're saying it, Dick.
That's 50% reason why I'm saying that, but no. Thank you very, very much. And this first annual, I guess we're going to have another one where Matt can pick the Predator. You should have picked the Predator, Matt. You would have been.
I should have picked Predator, Dracula, and Spawn just for shits and giggles.
For shits and giggles.
Had you known you were gonna be less, you would have just picked.
Nah,
crazy.
I like my team. My team's cool.
Your team is.
I got the
That's
Joker, so you guys.
Put it this way: of all three of our teams, or four of our teams, the fly on the wall I want to be is Matt's team. I want to know what's going on in those conversations.
That's a crazy team. See, now everybody's interested in how
Yeah,
my
you know
team
why?
would be.
Because Jim Gordon's gonna walk in the door. He's gonna see the Joker. and He's gonna shoot him.
You raped my daughter, blam! What is wrong with you? All right, Matthew, do you want to give our information?
Sure. Yeah, we are Simplistic Reviews. You can check out our main website at www.simplisticreviews.blogspot.com. You can check out our Facebook page, facebook.com/Simplistic Reviews. You can check us out on Twitter, where we post pretty regularly, at SRBlogspot. I'll be very nice since we have a lady here. I won't be crude.
Don't be rude.
Yeah. I'll be crude and rude. But use your imagination when you think the S and the R means.
Solomon Grundy and Ra's al Ghul. There you go.
Well, that's like SGRSL some.
whatever.
Blogspot.
Semantics.
Bunch of letters, Blogspot. So that's Twitter. YouTube, you can check out videos that we post on YouTube. YouTube.com/simplistic reviews in the number 1. We're on Letterboxd. We haven't updated our Letterboxd in a while though, but we'll have to in a while. That's also SR Blogspot on Letterboxd. Am I missing anything?
Did you say
check us out on the Lamb, I guess, if you want to.
Pinterest.
The Lamb.
Oh, the Pinterest.
Oh yeah, I haven't brought up Pinterest in a while.
Why are you bringing up Pinterest?
Well, you brought it up.
I didn't say
Nicole
your
did.
wife brought it up.
Yeah, that did happen.
She's our official Pinterest liaison, which means absolutely nothing because we don't do anything on Pinterest.
I don't know how it works. I still don't know how it works.
I don't know. Yeah, Nicole can explain. She'll have it's like a symposium in a
seminar.
episode, maybe a seminar, Pinterest seminar, in a future episode.
I just know that's where recipes are found.
Yeah, a lot of them.
Some Batman recipes.
Good ones. Yeah. How to make those wonderful toys.
Joe chilled. I don't know.
Chili.
Joe Chili. You know what? If there's a recipe for bat repellent on Pinterest, I'm all in.
Let me get.
It has to be on there.
Killer crocodile soup.
I want some of that. I want some of that Nora apple pie. Nora.
It's better when it's cold and dead.
Cold and dead like my heart, detective. All right. So for Nora, for the illustrious Frenchman Azrael, for Jim Gordon's weird obsession with his raped daughter's killer.
What?
Whatever. I'm trying to get over the fact that Jim Gordon's hanging out with the guy who raped and shot his daughter. I'm just trying.
Anything could happen in Batman universe,
except that.
Well, no, because now New 52, she's out of the wheelchair, so everything's all good again.
Oh, fuck
it's all good.
That's the game we're playing.
Come on. Don't besmirch the New 52.
I like the New 52. God damn it!
All over. Because he
I call
has no
it the
logic.
Oh, I like the New 52.
Cripes.
Does anyone here know Batman's secret code?
What is his secret code? Oh, you told me, and I can always forget.
It's because you don't listen.
Down, left, right,
I don't
left,
listen to
right.
you. What's Batman's secret code?
91939, which is the date
of
his parents'
Batman's first
appearance.
Issue.
Published. Yes. There you go. Very good. We got there. Yay!
Yay!
Happy 75 years.
Happy 75th anniversary,
Bat
Batman.
Day.
I'm DJ Valentine. See you next time.
Batman.
What was
Oh yeah, we should definitely put Batman in there.
That was like the worst
I like that
rendition of
soul.
the
It's
song.
like they had some soul to it. Na 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 na. It was almost like making
But
fun
also,
of him.
it was reminiscent of like a guy just coming home with his groceries. And he's and he's like, I really wanted to eat that chili that I dropped in the driveway. Na 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 na.
And his wife is yelling at him.
Honey, you're late. I told you what. Why did you drop the challenge? Sing that stupid Batman song. Get in here.
With that, we pull the trigger on another episode.
Where's the trigger?
Jesus, take it easy. What I meant to say was we come to the end of.
Wanna know how I got these scars?
No, shut up.
Little fight, you. I like that.
Do you mind if I properly end this show now?
Let's not stand on ceremony here.
I see what you're doing. Clever.
Trying to fight the mob.
Now you're just yelling out random
Are you ready to begin?
I was ready about a minute ago.
You see, only one end to your journey. Leaving is all I have to make you understand.
Look, you won't get me to crack.
Oops. Nobody told me it was uncrackable.
I mean, what the hell do you want from me?
It's not about what I want. It's about what's fair!
Fine. I won't say the ending.
Say it!
You know, that's never gonna heal if you don't stop shouting.
Didn't you get the memo?
Thanks for listening to the Simplistic Reviews podcast. Happy now, losers?
You want my opinion? You need to lighten up.
Boy, I really hate that guy.